I've not told anybody how close I am to finding the helm, and now it seems somebody is getting curious. I suspect it's Noya. She's always asking too many questions. I should keep the journal on me at all times from now on. The last page of the book is torn out. Noya. I'm carrying too much. Okay, Inigo, please carry stuff.
What's next?
Okay, anyways, apparently Noya might have a clue, or might have the clue as to where the helm of Tohan is. So I get the feeling I may possibly stay up. Hi? How are you?
Greetings, Archmage.
Yes, greetings indeed.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Yes, same here. What's your problem with Feralda?
I'll
Don't
see you again soon,
care.
I hope.
Yes, totally. Ruined books? You don't think she has... Yeah, you don't think she has the note on her, do you? Why are you grinning?
Good to see you.
Weirdo.
All right then.
But yeah, you don't think Noya has the torn page on her, do you? Because I get the feeling I may have to wait for an opportunity to pickpocket her. In the meantime, where's Enthea? I could have sworn I heard him just a while ago. Okay. There goes my light as well. Every time, wizards are just so hard to find. Why? It's just stupid.
Education.
Okay, that's nice. Also, why is it every time I
I'm assuming you're here
complain,
for more than a social
I get
call.
what I want?
Down to business, eh?
Yes, actually, yes.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good.
Yes. Now, here's the staff you wanted.
Well, well. All right. You delivered on your end, so I'll deliver on mine. Here's the gem Arniel was after. Can't imagine what he expects to do with that. It's warped beyond any ability to capture a soul.
Warped. Oh. Well, that is interesting.
Taking me up on my offer, eh? Good.
Well, I suppose while I'm still here...
I'm assuming you're
What do you
here
have for
more than
sale?
Why don't you take a look?
Oh god, what time is it? What? Okay, it's dinner time. Of course it is. Ugh, dear oh dear. The amount of reading I ended up doing this afternoon. In fact, I feel like it was a bit too much reading, perhaps, because now I've just wasted about half the day. That's annoying. Now, would Arniel Gain happen to be in the bar, in the cafeteria over here?
Greetings,
Good to see you.
Archmage.
Okay, hi. Mavrana
Restoration is a
Gildren. Or
perfectly
Gilladrin.
valid school of magic.
What do you
And
need?
don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever you say, miss.
What do you
Miss
need?
Colette. Right. Anyways, isn't that...
You bring a smile to this one's
Arniel.
eyes and
Hi.
peace to his heart.
May I help you, Archmage?
Well, I'm kind of more helping you, but I have the soul gem that you were after.
Do you? Wonderful. I was afraid I'd have to give up. And when I'm so close. Thank you for this. I have a great deal of work ahead of me.
Well, that's good, although what kind of work?
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Yes, how's your project coming along? I'll ask him tomorrow. I'll ask him tomorrow. Yes, I will. So I think for the meantime, in the meantime, we'll all just hang around here
So if you need me, okay?
and have dinner.
How are you doing, my friend? Right you are, boss.
Okay, I think I heard someone open a door. I would hope there's no one awake at this time. And unfortunately, I haven't changed into my Nightingale armor. Because I was sort of expecting for there to be at least one person awake. And it is a bit difficult to sneak around in high heels. It's very uncomfortable. In fact, maybe I should just quickly swap over. You know what? I might quickly pop on the Nightingale boots because... yeah, these... yeah, no. Those are not made for stealthing around. Now, I think... no, that's Arniel Gain. I'm looking for Noya. I'm looking for Noya. Now, she's not... she's not here. Okay, you're walking. I hear walking. Pretty sure that's coming from down below. In fact, who is that? Who is wandering about at this time? Possibly Noya, if I had to really guess. Because unfortunately, I have noticed some wizards do just hang around at night. Yeah, this is a little bit suspicious. Oh, Toftia. Hello. Not much in here, I'm afraid. Okay, well, I suppose while she's gone, would I happen to be able to find the note that I... oh, here we go. Torn journal page. Yes. Oh. I hear someone walking. I think there's someone about to be walking up those stairs. Oh, I should have closed the door. I should have closed the door. Should have closed the door. That's Enthea. Oh, by the gods, really? Really? Okay, well, whatever. Hi, how are you? I'm just going for a bit of a nice stroll, just inspecting around. I'm just on my own inspecting around, thank you. Just making sure that things are in proper condition. Yes, it seems a little random, but I can assure you it's for security reasons. Yes, definitely for security reasons. But I've got the page. I have the page. So I'll just... probably not stand around here as much as I... okay, hi, how are you?
See you.
Yes, good to see you as well. I was just taking a bit of a night stroll, inspecting around the towers, just making sure things are in proper condition, yes? I would assume you don't mind. No, of course you don't. I'm the Archmage. I can essentially do whatever I want. Sort of. Okay, apparently Inigo wants to learn on how to enchant staves. How interesting. Right. Anyways, I did manage to get a hold of that note. Where was it? I think it was a torn journal page. Here we are. 26th of Morningstar. Steep Fall Burrow. That is the name of the Helm's resting place. I have gone through countless records of caves, dungeons, tombs, almost any kind of hole in the earth. Steep Fall Burrow matches the description best. It's near the coast, north past Solitude. It's a deep, deep place. Icy and cold. It must be the place the poem is referencing to. Tomorrow I'll set out to this cave. I'll keep this to myself for now, so nobody else could be tempted to try and race me there. I bet Nerya would love to steal this revelation from me. When I return with the helm, I'll win recognition from my teachers and maybe even the Archmage himself. This will be my hour, my finest hour. Right. So Steep Fall Burrow. Wait. Wasn't I just there recently? Wasn't I just... Well, I didn't see any helm there. Really? Really? So it's actually in Steepfall Burrow. I mean, I suppose it only makes sense, but... Really? Oh my gosh. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Yes, I am.
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
I am thinking about spiders. Silly, squashy spiders.
Not helping.
You are still busy?
You are not helping
Remember to get me when
with
you
my
are done.
frustration. Alrighty, coming along nicely, as per usual. Okay. Inigo, are you really that keen to leave? Are you getting bored? I would assume you're getting bored, which I suppose is fair, having to wait around whilst I'm reading, so I suppose that's fair. Right, well I am thinking before we do anything else at all, I'm kind of wanting to continue uncursing Dragon Priest items. So I think I do have, what was it, Vokun? Yeah, Vokun's cursed robes, greaves, and gloves. So I'm thinking we'll go ahead and do that quickly before doing anything else.
What?
Like
Inigo
I
keeps
said.
sniffing me. It's very concerning.
Okay. I mean, do you have sweet rolls on you or something?
Take whatever you need.
Just out of curiosity? Oh, well, there you go. That would explain it then.
I'll be right behind you.
That would explain it.
Let's get back to it.
Now, was Inigo dirty at all? I could have sworn that... Yes, you are. Okay, you know what? If there's something that I don't want following me around the college, that something is a smelly kitty. So, I'm thinking, Inigo, I'm going to let you do this probably once, but could you possibly
How can I help you, my friend?
go and bathe yourself? Yeah, just go and sit down there
You're
or
the
something.
boss.
Yeah, so you just... Oh, God. Okay, we're not looking. We're not looking. You just sit over there and just bathe.
Take a load off, my friend. You have earned it.
Okay, no, I'm good, thanks. I would join you, but, unfortunately, I don't have a bathing suit with me, so... Yeah, but... Anyways, please get yourself cleaned up. I don't want you walking around the college stinking up the place. Really? You better be clean by the time I get back. Right, so we'll quickly start off with the robes here. So we'll quickly put them just in the center. There we go. Right, so I can only do 2 bits of Dragon Priest attire. So, okay, whoa. Ah, okay, right, I've still got my Candlelight, I think that is.
This place
Let's...
makes me homesick for the Arcane
put that away.
University. Oh, those heady student days.
Yes, quite. Right, well, anyways, you, Lucian, should probably stay back over here just in case, so you...
How can I assist?
just stay around here.
Right you are, boss.
And more importantly, don't get in the way. Okay. Right, so last time I did this, it didn't really go terribly wrong. But let's just not get too close to it. Did I really just miss the... Okay, right, let's not miss again. Let's not miss again. Do not miss it. Just aim a little higher. Okay, I think that worked. Yes, it did. Okay. But I wasted a scroll of abjuration. Okay, Tolftia.
What's new?
Just out of curiosity, would you happen to have any scrolls of abjuration? No? Vapor Blast. Creates a blast of steam that dries the caster and deals up to 50 points of fire damage. Ineffective when caster is dry. Okay, so you have to be wet to use this. That's a very strange spell, but whatever. Fox skin, okay. That's weird. Candlelight, already got that. Mage Light. Honestly, I've thought about trying Mage Light, which I think is the one where you throw a ball of light and it sticks somewhere. So honestly, I might take that for the moment, and, well, I suppose while I'm still here, could you possibly... Actually, while I'm still here, is there anything I should be aware of?
Actually, yes, Archmage. I believe there is. We've become aware of a problem in Winterhold. It would seem there's some sort of disturbance. From what few details we were given, it sounds quite familiar. I suspect that the power released by the Eye of Magnus was not fully contained and has coalesced in this part of Skyrim. I do hope you still have the Staff of Magnus someplace. I suspect you're going to need it.
Okay, Aftershock. Haven't I closed the... No, haven't I done that before? I'm pretty sure I have, but... Okay, fine. You look worried about something.
I'm afraid so. There's a problem with one of the Jarls here in Skyrim. He's been complaining of a member of the college running amok in his hold. We have, of course, severed all ties with the mage in question, but the Jarl isn't appeased. So the mage needs to be taken care of, if you understand me. I would hate to see our reputation further tarnished.
What's on your mind?
Another one? Cragwallow Slope.
How are you doing, my friend?
Okay, fine. Whatever, I guess. Anyways...
Good to see you.
Could you possibly teach me more about alteration?
I can certainly share.
Now, I had already spoken to Finis Jester and the alchemy teacher regarding certain things I need assistance with. But where do I find Arniel Gain? Because honestly, I'm kind of... Okay. Okay, just excuse us, will you? Yeah, I'm wondering where Arniel Gain is. So was he in here? No, wasn't Arniel Gain living in this tower? Was it... Okay, no Arniel Gain? No. No, he was on the same floor as Enthea, wasn't he? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure Enthea was... Yeah, just here, but wasn't... Canoia's quarters... Guard quarters? Yeah, wasn't Arniel... Arniel Gain's quarters. He's not here. Okay, well, I suppose whilst he's not here, just out of curiosity. Any books here? Not really. Anything in here? A few coins. Hopefully no one will mind or notice. Ooh, okay, not really that valuable, but it is kind of shiny. Okay, wasn't it? Ooh, I want that. I want that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thirsk, a revised history. Okay, good timing. Good timing, because I kind of want that. Yes, I do. So what else does Arniel... There Be Dragons. Okay, I think I've got that book, but I get the feeling I don't recognize it for some reason. But I think I must have it. Yes, I do. And I would assume there's not really much else in here. Probably... No. Disaster at Ionith? Okay, whatever that is. Whatever. Now, I'm pretty sure I do need Dwemer Metal for... Yeah, for certain... yeah, for... What are they called? Fragments. For fragments, yes. Okay, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah, please don't get in the way. It's very important that you... don't. Okay, hi. How are you?
May I help you, Archmage?
Perhaps. I was just curious. How's your project coming along?
Terrible, just terrible. I vastly underestimated the heat transfer necessary and have destroyed my only working model. I'm at a loss.
Okay, to be... Did you account for the extra coefficient introduced by... Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, it's all very simple. The Dwemer, they were, masters of magic in a way we can't even begin to conceive of. Their greatest achievement, however, has also been their greatest, shall we say, mystery.
Okay. And what mystery is that?
Their disappearance, of course. Instant, unexplainable. The stories have fascinated me. Ever since I was young, I wanted to know what really happened. After years and years of work, I'm closing in on a way to investigate what happened through experimentation. Only now, well, it's simply a disaster.
Okay, what do you mean by disaster?
Without boring you with the details, I'm attempting to recreate the circumstances of the event. The
Okay,
dwarves were very clever, tapping into and drawing power from the heart of Lorcan itself. Lacking the heart of a dead god myself, I was attempting to substitute a rather specific soul gem, the one you helped me acquire.
The warped soul gem, I'm assuming. And that won't work.
Well, yes, I mean, no. That is, it might. But I'm not completely sure. I'm no tonal architect. I've only read their writings. Scraps, really. The soul gem by itself isn't enough, you see. It needs to be altered, purified. The dwarves had machines for this sort of thing. I've attempted to build my own, based on designs and using parts you helped to provide. My very own dwarven convector. It worked, but not fully, and the device was destroyed in the process.
Okay, convector. Could you possibly build another one? I'm going to guess no.
No, no, no! I'm too close now. Can't take the time. Though, perhaps there's another option. I may require further assistance from you.
Okay, well... Yeah, what's in it for me? Your Archmage.
Well, don't you see? Unlocking this mystery. The story alone is worth more riches than you can even imagine. And perhaps, well, I don't wish to speculate, but what if we could contact the dwarves? What if they're still out there? Imagine.
To be honest, when I think about it, this sounds awfully risky. Because what you're saying is you want to recreate what might have caused the dwarves to disappear entirely. Like, if you put 2 and 2 together, you could probably understand on how that might be a terrible idea. But I'm going to guess there's no stopping you now at this point. What do you want me to do?
Well, yes. The designs for my convector were based on real dwarven machines, so there may still be some in existence. I'd go looking myself, but yes, there are calculations to double and triple check. Many calculations. Perhaps you could seek out these convectors in Skyrim ruins. I can even teach you the spell to heat them. It's very particular and very important.
Okay, a spell. That depends on what kind of spell it is. But I am curious. Very, extremely curious.
Wonderful. Just wonderful. I knew I could count on you. Now, this spell is not for defending yourself, but it's just right for heating the convector. At least 3 seconds burn is necessary. Just place the soul gem inside and heat the convector. At least 3 seconds. You'll almost certainly need to find multiple convectors. I suspect it may be due to the nature of the soul gem versus the crystals this was intended for. Destroys the equipment in the process. But, it's effective. 3 times, and the crystal should be ready for the next step. Isn't this exciting?
Yeah, Arniel's convection. Okay. Place the
Divine's
warped
blessing.
soul gem into a
May the ground you
convector.
walk quake as you pass.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, what is that? A book I've already got. Okay, so now, apparently I have to help him out even more by placing a warped soul gem into a convector and heating it up. So, okay. Okay, I get the feeling there's a convector here. There's also one here, apparently. Okay. Deep focus. Oh! I think this is where we found an Ethereum shard, I think. Okay, interesting. And apparently there's also a couple of convectors near to this Mazolved. And I've also noticed there's another convector near to this Shore's Stone. Now, I'm pretty sure Arniel said I had to warm up this soul gem 3 times. And considering there's 3 convectors along the way, well, I think I've already planned out our trip from Winterhold, I think. So, I think that is definitely something we'll be doing. For sure. Besides, I am still very curious about his project. It obviously sounds dangerous because what he's looking into could be seen as horrifyingly dangerous. Yes, it could. I mean, I'm just hoping he doesn't somehow cause the entire college to disappear or something, because that would be utterly horrific. And, well, it would kind of lower my status a bit. Because obviously, I'm not going to be the Archmage of the College of Winterhold anymore at that point. And that'd be horrible. Just really, really bad. Right, well, I've just bought an interesting book from Urag here, but I'm just still sitting here thinking, do I need these? I mean, is there a space for these 2 books in my museum, or what? Because I just want these 2 books because they seem interesting, but I also don't want to have to pay 500 and 700 gold for a couple of books. In fact, that'd be 1,200 in total for both of these. And you don't have any scrolls of abjuration. That's annoying. Okay, well, never mind. Now, I suppose while I'm still here, do you need assistance with anything else at the moment?
There are more books to be recovered and secured in the Arcanium.
Okay, well, tell me more.
Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
Yes, we'll do Cradle Crush Rock for a copy of Nagasta Kavata. What? Okay, whatever that said. Just out of curiosity, have you made any progress translating Shalador's work?
We were able to figure out the last text you brought in. I thought the least I could do is pass the knowledge along.
Ooh, okay. Conjuration. Okay, I mean, could be useful, I suppose. I suppose.
Malakath, watch over you.
Yeah. Thanks. Now, I did notice
Greetings,
that.
Archmage.
Yes, greetings. I still want that.
Hello, my friend.
In fact, I really am thinking of doing a bit of a sweep of the college. More specifically, this tower. This particular part of the college. Because, well, I still want more books. Yes, I do. The librarian's assistant. Okay, you don't want to talk. That's fine, I suppose. That's Finnis, already spoken to him.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Yes, quite. Same here, I suppose. Anything here? Healer's Tale, Grasping Fortune. Not really. Okay, let's pretend I didn't see that. In fact, let's just hope that no one noticed it and is going to pick it up because, why is that on the floor? I kind of want it. Yes, I do. Tamrielic Lore Revised. I also want that. Why are these things on the floor? How odd, okay. Really? Well, let's just say that Urag is not going to be pleased to find that books have been thrown on the floor. Hanin's Wake. That sounds new. I want it. Yes, I do. There seems to be at least a couple of books I think that might be new. Was that new? I don't know. That might be new. It might be new. Yeah, there are just so many books around here. But I can't take them because they're bloody locked down. And I wish... Okay, I'm pretty sure that's new in this collection. Interesting to see. In fact, that does remind me, I think I definitely will be needing to take a trip to the Shivering Isles again for more weapons and armor. Mainly dark weapons to finish that collection, but apparently, yeah, like we've seen, Aeolin Greymane cannot seem to craft. He cannot forge with regular amber, which is just so disappointing. Like, surely he can smelt the amber down himself. In fact, I'm willing to pay extra for that. But I get the feeling, once again, like we've seen, he doesn't smelt. It's very annoying. Yes, it is. Now, I am curious, is the enchanter available? Or is he going to be the most annoying human being to find of all time? Yes, he is. It's always the enchanter as well. It's usually not anybody else. Apparently, the illusion teacher and most other people are quite easy to find, but not Sergius? In fact, does he have a nameplate I can use to track him down? Disenchanting font notice. Okay. Bathing an item in the font will permanently remove its enchantment. This will only work on items you have enchanted yourself. Okay. Items that I've enchanted myself. Okay, good to know, I suppose.
Greetings, Archmage.
Okay, hi. Okay. You could have said excuse me.
Greetings, Archmage.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, apparently he wasn't totally keen on teaching me about enchanting. I would assume it's probably because I'll be less likely to... Okay. Yeah, I'll be less likely to go to him when it comes to his enchanting services, which means less money for him. So, in a way, that's understandable, but really, I think it'll be good to just be able to enchant things myself. Now, reason why I'm coming all the way down here is because I do have some items on Shadow Me which I do want to disenchant myself, including a piece of vampire armor. Now, I think it was... what was it called? Vampire armor of filth. Now, yes, it sounds fairly grotesque, but this enchantment sounds delightful. It sounds awfully interesting. Eminent Squire. Light armor grants 20% more armor. Okay, that could be interesting. And so could that. But I kind of want to keep this armor for possibly one of my houses. I might do that actually. And do I have any... No enchanted weapons. Nothing here. Conjure Shelter Greater. You know, I should probably try that out at some point. I should probably try that out eventually. Right, well, I'm going to use this arcane enchanter here, mainly because it's close to fairly useful wizards. Because, you know, I might possibly blow something up in my face, or, I don't know, catch myself on fire. So I think it'll be good to have some fairly useful wizards close by. Okay, so I want to disenchant none of these. The Ring of Wealth. I kind of want that. Okay, you know what? Let's stick with the Vampire Armor of Filth. So I think what Sergius Terrianus said is I could just simply, you know, use my magic to destroy the item, but I will learn its enchantment. Ooh, the Death Shroud. Ooh. Okay, that sounds cool. Yes, it does. Okay. Ooh, the Philosopher's Stone effect. Okay. I kind of want this as well, but I kind of want to keep it for myself. In fact, I am thinking of possibly keeping this for myself, okay? Is that Sergius? I would assume that's Sergius.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Okay, that's nice, but I will have to say, Sergius, the whole enchanting thing,
Blow up half of Eastmark.
it seems...
People would still come to us for enchantments.
Okay, yes, that's nice, but I will have to say, enchanting seems interesting at the moment. In fact, I'm wondering, can I... No, I can't. Oh, actually, whilst I'm still here...
Yes?
I was kind of curious.
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Well, hopefully I will. But yeah, I think... where was it? The octuple ruby table gold bracelet. I am wondering, can I possibly get this enchanted with... Ooh, Fortify Alchemy. 15% better. Ooh. Now, I don't think I have any Fortify Alchemy bracelets yet. So, actually, do I have any other bracelets that I probably won't be using? I could use that, but I also want to put other things on this. I could possibly use that instead, but I thought about giving that to Inigo, perhaps, although... why exactly would he be wearing a bracelet? So, I suppose when I think about it, I'll have this enchanted, perhaps, although... I don't know. I mean, there is Fortify Illusion, but to be honest, I don't really find myself wanting to wear this bracelet very often, and to be honest, I do feel like my poisons, and I guess my potions, sort of, are a bit lacking. Especially the poisons, because I've noticed my slightly weaker, quote-unquote, poisons don't quite kill as effectively as my choking poisons, which I suppose isn't really a problem, it's just... well, I just kind of want my weaker poisons to be a bit more effective. So I'm thinking I'll get him to enchant this bracelet with Fortify Alchemy. So I think I'll stick with that for one. And I am also thinking of possibly getting him to... ooh, I mean... no, I've already got a couple of rings already, and I've already got a circlet. I mean, I could try maybe... another bracelet? I don't know. I mean... I suppose I'll probably get this enchanted with something more useful. So I guess for this one, I'll go with Fortify Alchemy also. So there we go. 2 Fortify Alchemy bracelets. And I'm thinking for this bracelet, I'll put on Fortify Illusion. And possibly lockpicking, actually. To be honest, I do find my lockpicking to be a bit lacking a bit. Although, pickpocket, that could also be really useful, but I don't really have trouble with that. So I'm thinking lockpicking. I'll go with lockpicking. We'll go with that. There we go. I think that'll do.
Archmage.
And hopefully they'll all be finished by the morning. Now, what time is it? It's way after dinner time, apparently. Right, well, I think it's about time we got ourselves some food. And I also am curious to see if Inigo's finally cleaned himself up, or he's just goofed off the entire time. Which I'm hoping he hasn't. But knowing him, he's probably just been eating sweet rolls the entire bloody time. Okay. Really? Really? We've been out the entire day, and you're still disgustingly dirty. I just... He's like a little boy. He's like a little mischievous boy or something who just doesn't like cleaning up for some reason. It's just... he just seems really immature at times. Not all the time, just sometimes. Okay, well, never mind. I'll turn off the spa, I guess. I'll put my offers back in, I guess. But really, Inigo?
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
This is a beautiful building, and not as cold as I thought it would be.
That is true, but you're still dirty.
You know where I am. Do not forget about me, please.
Well, I might do if you don't start cleaning yourself up.